Hi, I'm Bob Hillier. I invented the ufizz. I'm going to tell you how I invented it. I was in France, and in France, they don't have root beer. They don't like root beer. They think it tastes like medicine because they flavor all their syrups with the root beer flavor. Well, I like root beer, so I had some extract and I wanted to make my own, but I needed the fizz. Fizz comes from CO2, carbon dioxide, and I needed to find some way to get that into my drink. Well, there's one option, yeast. That's easy to get. The problem is that it's bacteria that eats the sugar and expels CO2, and it doesn't taste very good. I don't like it in my drink. It also takes 5 days, and I didn't want to wait that long. I also thought of dry ice, but I didn't know where to get dry ice. I didn't have it around the apartment. I thought of, having the canisters of CO2, and I didn't even know where to begin to find one of those. But I did know something else that's in the home ready to make CO2. That's the reaction between vinegar and baking soda from childhood. Well, I'm going to show you how that simple reaction can be used to carbonate any juice at home in minutes. Rather than root beer, I decided to carbonate some healthy juice. This is peach juice. It's from concentrate. This is a 2-liter bottle. Notice that it doesn't normally make a full 2 liters. In our case, that's okay, because we need to have at least 2.5 inches of space for later on when we're making it. Now, it's important to know, colder the drink, the more carbonated the drink. It's going to fizz even better. I've got another 2-liter soda pop bottle here. I'm going to put some vinegar in this one. The instructions tell us to add 2 cups of vinegar. Now normally, although it asks for 2 cups of vinegar, I like my juice really fizzy. So I like to add an extra half a cup. Okay, let's talk about what comes next. I've got 2 parts from the ufizz. This is the sleeve, and this is the soda cylinder, the one with the holes. I'm going to put the soda cylinder into the sleeve, and now with the help of a funnel, we're going to fill it with some baking soda. Only about 3 tablespoons, plus or minus a little. It's important to fill it right to the top so that you make sure you have enough baking soda to make it really fizzy. Okay, we're ready to roll with this. We're going to make it happen. This baking soda, we just have to take the soda cylinder out of the sleeve. You notice the baking soda didn't come pouring out the holes. I've seen it once where it has, and if that happens, just give your soda cylinder a rinse and then try filling it again. But it shouldn't come out the holes. Gently drop it in with the vinegar. Now it's reacting in there, but we don't need to hurry. It's controlled by the holes and by the size of the cylinder. It's just filling up this bottle with CO2 and forcing the air out of the bottle. It seems to have settled down, so now we can attach the hose that come with your ufizz. Now, when we're attaching the next bottle with the juice in it, there's some air here. To get the air out of this bottle, you just squeeze the sides and get the air out of the bottle. Air is not our friend when we're carbonating. We need to get the air out because all that carbonates is CO2. So what we do is we just swirl it like this, And what we're happening is it's getting filled, and this is getting filled up with bubbles. See how those bubbles are coming in there? It's just tremendous, and it's getting nice and firm. So you keep slurring that and making sure that it doesn't come into the hose. Okay, all of the baking soda is now out of the cylinder, and it's time to start shaking the drink. That's where this airspace is so important, because you can make really good bubbles. The smaller the bubbles, the better the carbonation will be. It'll go a lot faster. If you don't give it a really good shake, you can just leave it in the refrigerator for 24 hours if you want to. And that way the carbon dioxide will just seep into the drink quite slowly. But if you shake it really well and get some tiny little bubbles swirling around in there, good 1 minute, 2 minutes, then it'll all be complete. Okay, that's done. We've just freshly shaken a soda pop here, so we don't want to just open it. We're going to gradually open the vinegar side, because when it fills up, and all of those bubbles come, any of them can come up, and they'll just escape harmlessly into the vinegar bottle over here. Okay, that's it. We're ready to loosen the juice bottle. I have a glass ready. Watch. Carbonated peach juice.